Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Obscura, the third studio record by the Canadian technical death metal band Gorguts. Today we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. My siblings had cassette tapes of this band, and when I was like 3 or 4 years old, I would listen to it. I still do. The history of this band is actually quite interesting. After they've released their second studio record, The Erosion of Sanity, in 1993, basically the label Roadrunner Records dropped them because the sales were low, and basically they said there was no place for death metal. The band apparently wrote most of this record the same year, in 1993, but nobody wanted to give them money to record it and then release it, so they had to wait like 5 years. In that time, all of the band members except the vocalist and the guitarist Luke left the band, and he had to find a new lineup, which consists of him, as I said before, on the vocals and guitars, also on the violin, Steve Hurdle, I would just call him Stevie, rest in peace. He also did vocals and played on the guitar, only on this record sadly. Then we've got Steve on the bass and Patrick on the drums. Most of the music on this record was written by Steve and Luke, while the lyrics were written by Luke and Stevie. The production on this record was handled by the band themselves. I think that it's tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness or no clipping. It sounds like they are trapped in some submarine or some shit, but it sounds good. Message is diverse, but I think that the main concept behind those lyrics is basically existential dread. All of those songs are almost about existence and how we are all going to die. And it just sounds so dark and depressing. It fits the music 100%. Structure of the songs is advanced. Basically, there's an intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, a new part in the middle, then some stuff repeats, then we get another completely new part. Basically, every song has like 5 or 8 segments. Half of them repeat, half of them are just like once in the whole song. What can I say? I enjoy these types of structures, and when it comes to the music on this record, it's technical death metal. It could be called avant-garde death metal even. It depends. The record starts with the title song Obscura, and the first thing you're going to notice here is the drumming by Patrick. I think he is killing it throughout this entire record. He changes tempo all of the time. He can play it fast, he can play it slow, he can groove, he can blast beat. His double bass work is amazing. I love his performance on this record. Then we've got the bass by Steve, and it's the same as with the drums. He's a very talented player, the bass is audible, his playing is fantastic. I love that we can hear the bass all the time. It enriches the sound of the record. Then we have the guitar work, which is my favorite part about this music. The guitarists are playing lots of dissonant chords, they're also doing harmonics. Some of the melodies actually remind me of Korn, the first album. By saying that, I guess I've angered all of the gatekeepers that are watching this video, but I don't care. I love Korn, I love dissonant chords and riffs, and this record is full of them. We also get some very weird melodies here and there. The harmonics sound just so deranged and out of place, but it all works. The vocalist also plays violin here and there, and it fits the music. It's just amazing. I love the guitar work on this record. Finally, we got the vocals. I enjoy the vocals, especially the screaming. It's full of emotions, especially hatred and anger. You can actually feel it, like in the song Illuminatus. That song has an amazing vocal performance. This one, Obscura, is not my favorite song on the record, but I dig it, especially the main riff because it's like boing boing boing, it has that sound to it. The song is fun, it sounds like they are summoning some Lovecraftian monster, and I dig it. 8 out of 10. Earthly Love has a lot of violin in the middle, which I truly enjoy. The main guitar riff is weird but captivating at the same time. I truly enjoy this song. 8 out of 10. The Carnal State. Now this one is actually similar to the previous two songs, but I think the main hero here is the bass. The bass playing on this track is very memorable. The guitar riffs are kinda similar to the previous songs. 8 out of 10. Nostalgia is one of the highlights of this record. I truly enjoy every instrument here, especially the bass and the guitars. The drumming, stellar as usual, same as the vocals. My favorite part is right in the middle because it's like funky nu metal stuff. It's so out of place. I think this is the most melodic song on the record. It's the easiest to get into. 10 out of 10. The Art of Somber Ecstasy. Now this is my third favorite song on this record because I truly enjoyed the guitar harmonics in the middle. That part is fantastic. I don't remember if it comes back or not. If it does, then great. The main guitar riffs also fine. It's a fantastic song, not as good as Nostalgia, but I still dig it a lot. 9 out of 10. Clouded. Now this song sounds like depression. It's just so dark and evil sounding. It has kinda doom quality to it. The first part of the song just drags on and it makes you want to die basically. I enjoyed, but my favorite part is right in the middle. Cool guitar riffs, or even melodies I would say. They do come back at the end, which I truly enjoy. I think without them this song wouldn't be as fun to listen to. This is basically existential dread in form of one song. 8 out of 10. Saddle Body. Now this track is short, it's like 3 minutes long. It's straight to the point. It's fast, it's heavy. Lots of tempo changes. I always forget to talk about that stuff, you know? Tempo and time signature changes. But they do them all the time on this album. And that's why I think it's interesting. Because if you just have one tempo, it gets boring and tedious after a while, but here everything changes all of the time and you have to pay attention. I do enjoy this song a lot. 8 out of 10. Rapture's Grave. Now this one starts kinda weak. I don't enjoy the beginning of it, but the more it goes on, the better it becomes, especially in the middle and at the end. I love those parts. 8 out of 10. La vie est prélude, however you pronounce it, La Mort Orgasme. Now this track, again very experimental. I love those weird parts here and there, with bass and I don't know even how to call it, but it's fun to listen to. 8 out of 10. Illuminatus. Now this song, I think it's the weakest one when it comes to the instrumental work, but it's the best when it comes to the vocal performance. The vocalist is on fire here. He's killing it with his screaming, very emotional. It's the reason why I remember this song. 8 out of 10. Faceless Ones. This is my favorite track on this record, easily. I love the harmonics, the dissonance, the guitar riffs are actually catchy to my ears. I love repeating this song. It's fun to listen to. 10 out of 10. And the final one, Sweet Silence. Now this is an instrumental piece and I love the first 2 minutes of it. The guitar riffs there, the drumming, the bass work, everything is fantastic. But after a while, they start doing this guitar melodies that I am not that much into. They're still good, but the first part of the song was better, you know. 8 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is fitting. Replayability, yeah, it's an excellent record. It's one of a kind journey that I urge you to check out, because this record, when it was released, no one heard stuff like that. I think some bands did play similar stuff, but Gorguts created basically a new way to write music with all of those dissonant chords and shit. There are lots of bands that still play this way, and it's fun. I do enjoy it. I wish we could get another album like this, but it would be mixed with some jazz, funk, rap, punk, and even nu metal music. I would love to hear such combination. I don't think anybody is going to do it in my lifetime, but I hope it's going to happen because I love weird shit. I love when people are breaking boundaries, and this stuff broke them in 1998, even if it was written 5 years before that. The highlights of this record are Faceless Ones, Nostalgia, Illuminatus, The Art of Somber Ecstasy, Obscura, and Earthly Love. Check this record out, you won't be disappointed. Celebrate generously by spinning this record today, it deserves your love and attention. That's all from me, thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, use the description, I will see you in my other videos. Bye!